Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you my process for working a 9-to-5 job with a side hustle. If that's your kind of thing, or if you want to learn my process, keep on watching. My name is Torera and I share DIY and lifestyle videos that would hopefully inspire you to live more authentically. If that's your kind of thing, and if you want to be part of this growing family, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video as well. Now, I know that a lot of people are doing a lot of different things. A lot of people have their hands in different pies. People are doing their 9-to-5 and on the side, they're doing like consulting businesses. A lot of people have YouTube channels. They have the blogging business or influencer business. Or some of people even have e-commerce shops and are juggling this at the same time with the family or kids, and I know that that process can be quite long. So in this video I want to walk you through my process, because I work full-time 9-to-5 and I also do the YouTube, blogging, Instagram and every other social media platform. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. I'm Torera George on Instagram. So let's get into this video. In this video, what I'm not going to do is bore you with tricks, hacks, things that would go over your head. I will provide you with practical tips on how to juggle your side job with your full-time job. Now, a lot of the things I might share in this video are things that you've probably heard before, but I want you to promise me that you would implement a lot of the things that I'm sharing. The first thing you need to ask yourself, if you're working 9-to-5 and doing a side hustle, why are you doing it? Start with why. I always say start with why. What's your reason for doing this? What are you hoping to achieve? Why is having a side income or a side hustle important to you? By the way, I don't really like the word hustle, because I had an argument with my friend recently. This is completely off topic, but I had an argument with my friend and she was like, hustle doesn't mean anything, it just means work. But I feel like maybe because I lived in Nigeria, the word hustle has a kind of negative connotation. So if you have a better word for hustle, please leave it in the comment below. I don't really like the word. I don't know, maybe it's because I lived in Nigeria. I really don't know. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you need to start with why. Why are you doing it? Why is a side income important to you? Why do you have to make extra money? What's your overall goal? What's your overarching goal? Like, ask yourself that, because it takes a truckload of commitment. Before you can even commit to doing a 9-to-5, and then when you come home, you're doing a 5-to-9 or a 5-to-11. It takes a truckload of commitment. And if you don't have a strong reason for doing it, you're going to fall off along the way. That's the truth. Like, sometimes I get home, even during my lunch breaks or whatever, I get home and I'm working. Sometimes I work till 1 a.m. and I have to get up at 6 again to go to work. So you need to know why you're doing this. It's as simple as that. The second thing I want you to do is to take your time back. I have an Instructable in the description box below. Just download it to help you take your time back. It's like a time tracking planner. Do it for one day. I know it might be uncomfortable the first day that you do it, but just do it for one day. Track your time. Track what you're using your time for. When I did this exercise, I realized that I was using majority of my time on Instagram. I was browsing the web and I was watching Netflix. That is valuable time that you could be using for something more important. I remember I watched the video Patricia Bright. Patricia Bright, obviously a lot of people, you know Patricia Bright, but Patricia Bright is very successful in her business and her YouTube career. And she said something in a video, and she said that up until when she had a baby, she can't remember the last time that she took a weekend for herself. Can you imagine that? That takes dedication. So take your time back. You might be spending an extra 30 minutes eating and chatting or being on the phone with your friends. You can't take that time back, but you need to track what you do in a day. So you know, okay, these are the pockets of time that I have available to do this work, and do it. In taking your time back, think about it. What do you do during your lunch break? What do you do during your train rides or your bus rides or your free time? What do you do with that extra 1 hour, extra 30 minutes? For me, I'm always on my computer. I take my computer to work. During my lunch break, boom, I'm on my computer editing my videos. So utilize that time. Look for the pockets of time where you're free and do something with it. Do some work. People might not understand, but they don't have to. Another thing is I know you've heard this before, but you have to be disciplined. Discipline is doing something even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is, I want to sleep, I feel a headache, but I have to do this anyway. When I woke up this morning, I woke up with a banging headache. I don't know, on one side of my head, maybe because I haven't been sleeping properly. But guess what? The show has to go on. I'm not saying that rest is not important, because we have to rest. We have to take our time to rest. But please realize that your body is not going to tell you, okay, it's time to work hard. Your body goes in the direction that you set it to go. Your body goes in the direction of your decisions. So decide that you're going to be disciplined. Decide that you're not going to use your time. You're actually going to use your time wisely. Decide, my sisters, decide. I get very passionate when I talk about things like this. Another thing you can do is batch work. Now, I might not be aware of the kind of system you have in your business. Like, for instance, if you run an e-commerce store or you run a consulting business, I don't know what batch working is like, but I can tell you what it's like for YouTube. Like, for instance, at the beginning of this year, I filmed 3 videos ahead because I knew that those weekends, the next few weekends, which I would have time to film, I wanted to go out with my husband. I wanted to do things with my friends. So I woke up early. The day before, I planned the video. This was how I did it. So the first day, I planned the video. I planned my content for the entire month and the month after. The next thing I did was to plan the work itself. Okay, so do I need to buy something for this video? If I'm doing a DIY, do I need to buy that? What does that process look like? And I write the script for my videos, like, okay, this is what I want to talk about, so that I don't start rambling. I write the script for that. And then on the day, I wake up really early with my energy on point, and I come up here and I film the video. So what I usually do is I film about 3 videos in a day. And I try as much as possible to edit as I go, because editing, takes me a little bit of time. So I don't know what batch working is like for you. I don't know how batch working can help you. But doing a lot of work in advance will save you a lot of time, so that you can still spend time with the people that you love, because your work is already done. It's just a smart way to move. So another thing I know that you're going to have to do is to explain to your loved ones what you're trying to achieve. You have to, because they are the people in your life, your sisters, your brother. For me, in my case, it's my husband. You can tell your boyfriend, your fiance, get them involved. Let them know, see, I'm trying to run this business. I'm trying to take this business off, but I'm trying to do it with, you will not believe the amount of help that they will be for you. Trust me, if, for instance, you run an online business and you tell your partner or your sister or whoever is or even your mom or your dad, and you tell them, see, mommy, look, I'm trying to make this thing happen. I'm trying to make this work. Within the next 2 years, I want to do blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh, okay, my child, I will help you. Don't worry. So maybe, for instance, when you have clients, they're able to help you or support you in some way. Maybe they're going to help you process orders. Get your family, enlist your family and your friends. For instance, my husband takes my photos because I know that I need photos, to grow an audience. I need good quality images, basically. And he does that. He didn't know anything about photography, but he was willing to learn. He was like, you know what? It's your goal. It's important to you, so it's going to be important to me as well. So that's exactly what you need to do. You might not have the resources to hire a team, but you can hire the people around you. You can hire your mom, you can hire your dad, you can hire your fiance, you can hire your brother. You can hire the people around you, utilize them, let them know. And also it would help them so that when they say, oh, Tori, babe, come, let's party, or, we have to go to lunch at so and so time, you're like, I have to do this work. They would understand because they know what you're trying to achieve, but it's important that you let the people around you know. I need to stop rambling now, but I hope you get the point. Another thing, while this is maybe not how to manage, but while you're managing your 9-to-5 with your side job, save. My sisters, it's so important. Save 6 months worth of living expenses. You will not regret it. Because if you decide to jump ship and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this 9-to-5. I want to face my own thing. At least you have a cushion. You have a landing pad. And if things don't work out, you can always go find a job. For that time when you decide to jump ship from your 9-to-5 to a full-time entrepreneur, trust me, you're going to need that money. Money is so important. You have to save, because a lot of the time it's your 9-to-5 that can actually pay for your dream. So don't despise your 9-to-5. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the time when you have a fixed income that you're getting every month. Enjoy it, because you're not going to have it forever. The last thing I want you to do, this is so important, you need to rest. My sisters, rest. Rest in the Lord. Rest. What's wrong with me today? Rest, because You need to feel like you're human. There was a time where I was burning out. I was back to back to back to back. If you're doing a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9 or 5 to 11, you need your rest. So make sure that you batch, you watch your time, you save, you do all these things that I've mentioned. If you batch, you're going to have time to rest so that you can feel like a normal human being and you're not saying no to every engagement, every party, every outing with your friends. You need time to feel normal. You need time to just chill and be like, you know what, today I'm just going to watch Netflix. Today I'm just going to hang out with my friends. So take that time to rest. Even God rested on the 7th day. So please rest. So I really hope you found this video helpful. I wanted something really practical that I could dish to you guys on how to run your 9 to 5 with a side hustle. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel. Help my channel grow. Please help my channel grow. Really subscribe to my channel and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I love you guys so much. Till next week.